Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to term 2. Today, for our first week of our PE online learning, we're going to be focusing on our overarm throw. So the 3 things that I want you to focus on for your overarm throw is when you're doing your throw, you're holding the ball in your most dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you're more likely to throw with your right hand, same as with your left hand. The first thing you need to focus on is that you're standing side on to your target, so that's the first thing. The second thing you need to be focused on is your arm is guiding you. I don't want to see people pointing. Your arm is just guiding you. Once that happens, you step and throw. So that's the third thing I need to see. Note that I'm throwing my right hand, so my left foot comes forward. So that thing again was holding the ball or the object in your right hand. Arm is guiding you and stepping into your throw with the opposite foot. I have a couple of volunteers here again today. We've got Amber and Seb. They're going to be helping me with a couple of activities that we can do for our throw. Before we get started, I want to note that there are heaps of different things that you can try if you do not have any throwing things at home, like a tennis ball or a beanbag. I've got a couple of socks here. I haven't worn them before, so don't worry, they're not going to be too smelly. And I can roll them up into a little ball, and this will work perfectly. So you can use something like that. If you've got football socks, nice and simple to roll them up. And we can create a ball with this as well. So, from here, I've got a nice little throwing object that can be used as well. I want to bring you down here to our targets. For this first activity, I'll explain how the points work in a moment. If you do not have wickets and something bigger to stand behind your wickets, I've just thrown some masking tape up on the wall, and I can have 3 different sections in there. So, when Seb's going to be throwing, he's going to be aiming for this target in the middle. 5 points for the middle, 3 points if he gets just outside, and just 1 point if he comes in here. Same as over here. Amber's going to get 1 point if she hits the wall, 3 points if she gets the little padding behind it, and 5 points for hitting the wicket. You can change it up a little bit and say if you get the middle stump, that's 10 points. So that's completely up to you. At the start of the week, guys, on the Monday, you are going to throw 20 times. What you're doing is adding up your points, and you're trying to work on your accuracy again. Remember, holding it in the correct hand, standing side onto your target with that guiding arm, and stepping into your throw. That's what we need to see. So guys, if you want to take it away, remember, 20 throws is what you're going to do all up. After that 20, you're going to practice and do 20 throws every single day. And then you're going to test yourself on the Friday and see if you beat your score from the Monday. Show us how it's done, guys. See, Amber's got a really good step. She's standing side on. And she's following the You can actually see the sliding as well. You can see Seb is stepping into his throw. And what Seb you can do is try and aim and get your guiding arm to come start and then throw. Much better. So you can see these guys are doing a really good job. Stepping with the correct foot, standing side onto the target. And you can even see when they're throwing, their torsos or their bodies, they rotate. Now that can give you more accuracy, but it certainly gives you more power. You remember, Amber, how many throws do we do all up?
20.
20. Once you do that, add up your scores and you're trying to beat that again on Friday. Come on in, guys. Really well done. Like I said, you can use lots of different equipment. You can stand behind a mop. Remember, set yourself over about 10, 15, 20 meters, depending on how good you think you are as a thrower. So you can change that and differentiate that if you need to. Lots of different pieces of equipment you can use as well. Make sure you're probably not throwing inside, because I don't want mum, dad, uncle, sister to be really angry with me when you're breaking things at home. So guys, give them a big wave. There's something you can work on for your throwing for your first week back at school. Catch you later, guys.